Hello friends and welcome to today's video. Star Wars Life 1 here, and very recently Disney announced its upcoming movie slate, stretching out through 2027 and revealing the dates for the next 3 Star Wars movies, which is very interesting and exciting news because now we know when they come out. But the next Star Wars film, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, comes out this year in 2019. Will end the Skywalker saga. But then from there on, it'll be very interesting to see what Star Wars movies actually come out. There was no announcements on what movies will be coming out in this announcement, but we know the release dates for the 3 announced upcoming Star Wars movies. So, the first new one after Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, will hit movie theaters on December 16th, 2022. So, 3 years after the end of the Skywalker saga before we get a new movie. But during that time, that 3-year gap, will be getting, well, The Mandalorian will come out this November, I believe, with Disney Plus. Also, the Cassian Andor series for Disney Plus will be coming out probably sometime, maybe 2020 or 2021. That'll be out too. So we'll be getting Star Wars and also the Clone Wars Season 7. So we have a new Star Wars stuff in that time frame, that 3-year gap, but just no movies now. And then the 2 more films announced were for December 20th, 2024 and December 18th, 2026. So they're, after the 3-year gap, they're taking, it's like a year gap in between each movie. So it'll be a year Star Wars movie, then a year off, Star Wars movie, then a year off. That's how that system will go. Now, in between the gaps for those movies, there's hopefully maybe some more shows that could be coming out, like a Solo show. That's something that's very interesting because originally Solo: A Star Wars Story had at least one sequel to that movie with more characters and different stuff. But now, after the box office for Solo really didn't deliver at all, very good at all, that's a sequel to Solo is probably out, but it could be on a TV show on Disney Plus, and they could, because I heard a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but a while ago, they were gonna kind of like how the Marvel movies do, different, because I heard like that Jin and Han were gonna meet up and like cross over, so like the Rogue One characters and Solo characters were gonna somehow cross together and have some kind of new movie or something, but that I haven't heard anything about that in a long time. So I mean, they could do something like that in a TV show, and something like that could come out in like 2023 or something, which I think that'd be really cool to see. Also, at the gap in between 2024 and 2026, maybe some kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi something, TV show or something along those lines, or they could be nothing. Who knows? But I think we'll be getting good Star Wars stuff. But anyway, back to the movies. All 3 of these projects are untitled, and it's not clear whether those films will be a new trilogy, a series of standalone saga-style films, or something else. We don't know yet, but Lucasfilm and Disney have announced a series of Star Wars movies in the works. One is being overseen by Rian Johnson, the writer and director of Star Wars The Last Jedi. That will be a new trilogy of films, the first of which will be written and directed by Johnson. His trilogy will introduce new characters from a corner of the galaxy that Star Wars lore has never been explored before, Lucasfilm and Disney announced and said in 2017. Lucasfilm and Disney also are working on new Star Wars films with Game of Thrones creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. The parties involved haven't specified the scope of that series of films. They haven't committed to a trilogy, nor they have provided any details of what it's going to be about. Also, Knights of the Old Republic was announced by Kathleen Kennedy in an interview at Star Wars Celebration the Knights of the Old Republic is in the works, some kind of movie. So it could be, my guess is the first movie in 2022 will be one of the Rian Johnson trilogy movies. Then in 2024 will probably be something else, either the Game of Thrones creators movie, or maybe the Knights of the Old Republic in 2024, and then probably 2026 will be another Rian Johnson movie. But that's just my speculation. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this below in the comment section. I believe this is very good and interesting Star Wars news for the future of the franchise after Episode 9. See where they take us and new stuff. Please leave your thoughts below in the comments, and like and subscribe for more Star Wars content. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.